Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Sedum Clavatum. Now, the Sedum Clavatum is a beautiful succulent that can grow up to 10 centimeters tall, that is 4 inches, with a stout that creeping stems in rosettes up to 5 centimeters or 2 inches in diameter. Most notable are the leaves of the succulents. They are pale green or blue-green. Sometimes they can have red tips. It has a compact inflorescence of many white star-shaped flowers in mid to late early spring or summer. The stem lose their leaves as they elongate, but are often covered by younger stems so the plant can look like a solid mat of attractive succulent gray color rosettes. Now, Sedum Clavatum has the USDA hardiness zone 9A to 11B. That means from 20 degrees Fahrenheit to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 6.7 Celsius to plus 10 degrees Celsius. Now let's talk about how we can grow the Sedum Clavatum. When you grow Sedemiums, you need to keep in mind that these plants need very little attention or care. They thrive in conditions that many other plants thrive in, but will do just as well in less hospitable areas. They are ideal for that part of your garden that gets just a little bit too much sun or a little bit too little water to grow anything else. One of the more common names for Sedum is stonecorp, due to the fact that many gardeners joke that only stone need less care to live longer. Sedum are very easily planted. For shorter varieties, simply laying the plant on the ground where you want it to grow normally is enough. They will send out roots from wherever the stem is touching the ground itself. If you would like to go further to ensure that your plant will stay there, you can add a very thin covering of soil over the plant. For taller varieties, you can break up one of the stem and push it into the ground where you would like it to grow. The stem will root very easily and a new plant will be established in a season or two. Now, these plants are known to be native to Mexico. They are not cold hardy. They propagate from cuttings, leaves, or seeds. They are summer dormant. They are generally non-toxic to humans or animals. Now, when you grow Sedums, it is important that you know that these species are primarily native to rocky, mountainous environment. That being said, they can handle a little bit less light or a little bit too much light. They will enjoy full sun at least 6 hours or more per day. Most species will tolerate partial shade, but do not thrive in deep shades. When you keep your plant indoor, make sure that you plant it in a sunny window or under artificial light. Now, when we think about the soil, the Sedum Clavatum does not like waterlogged soil, so you need to make sure that your pot has a good drainage hole and that you have planted your plant in a well-draining succulent soil. Think gritty, well-draining soil. That usually makes things easier. They also have the ability to thrive even in shallow, poor, sandy or rocky soils. That has made them very popular for garden root growers. Now, the Sedum Clavatum is a drought-tolerant plant, but they also do need some water. They do best when regularly watered from spring through fall. Water thoroughly, wait for the soil to dry out before watering again. When dealing with younger Sedum plants, you will need supplemental water for the first couple of weeks for the plant to establish its root. In many regions, establishment plants need only rainfall. Avoid wetting the leaves, stem, and flowers when watering. Container-grown plants need more water than the counterplant that are growing in open soil. When fertilizing the Sedum Clavatum, a balanced organic fertilizer each spring is generally all the plant will require. As long as the plant are divided annually and provided with fresh soil, then feeding is not necessary. When repotting Sedum Clavatum, these plants do not need much caring for. Repot your plant when they outgrow their current pot by moving them into a larger container to hold the plant better. We recommend repotting during spring. Make sure the soil is dry before you repot. Now, for the people out there that are curious about pruning, pruning is not generally necessary for Sedum plants unless they are getting wild and out of control. You can clean them a bit up after winter by removing any dead or damaged leaves or branches. That is generally enough. Now, thank you for listening to our YouTube, and please make sure, if you have not yet done so, subscribe to our channel, and you can read more information in the description below. Thank you.